Okay, this lesson is on zero and negative exponents. When you have exponent 0, whatever is to the exponent 0 equals 1. When you have something to a negative exponent, you can write it as 1 over that number to a positive exponent. For example, if I give you 6 to the 0 power, the answer is 1. If I give you 2x squared y to the 15th, the whole quantity, to the 0 power, what do you think it is? Hope you said 1. Okay, let's take things with negative exponents. If I give you x to the negative 2nd, it can be written as 1 over x squared. If I give you y to the negative 8, it equals, what do you think? 1 over y to the 8th. So, there's some nice little examples of using some zero exponents and negative exponents. Now, we're going to try some stuff that's a little bit harder than this, so let me get some more problems for you. All right, here you go. In this problem, the directions are simplified. So first of all, when you look at it, find all the things that have negative exponents. Those guys get to move. Anything to the 0 exponent becomes 1. So I'm going to rewrite this problem. The 5 becomes a 1. The z to the 3rd stays where it is. The 6 to the negative 1 moves to the bottom of the fraction, 6 to the 1. This x to the negative 1 moves up. This x to the negative 2 moves down. This z moves up. Now, once you do all that moving, you need to simplify the answer. So, like terms, I have x z to the 5th over 1 times 6 is 6, 6x squared. Oh, hey, there's a little bit more reducing. That x with that x. So how about z to the 5th over 6x? Final answer. So, there you go, reducing and simplifying using negative exponents. The idea is make all the exponents positive first and then reduce the fraction. Let's do another one. All right, here's another one. Here, there's a quantity to a negative exponent, so you have to do that part first. So I'm going to keep this 4m to the negative 2n. And I'm just going to deal with this part. I'm going to carry that exponent to everything inside there. So I'm going to make m to the negative 3, 3 to the negative 1, n to the negative 2. Now, I'm going to move all the things that have negative exponents. Circle them first. That way, I know what I'm identifying. And now I'm going to move them. So, the 4 stays, the n stays. That m goes down. This 3 goes up. This n squared goes up. This m goes down. Then, simplify what you have left. 3 times 4 is 12. 12n squared over n m to the 5th. Oh, those n's can reduce. So one more step here. 12n over m to the 5th. So, there we go. Reducing. First deal with quantities that are raised to exponents first. Simplify. Move negative exponents. Then you're done. Let's do another one. Suppose you have this question. Express without using fractions. Okay? Let's rewrite this one with an exponent. So 3 over 10 to the 3rd. I hope you agree that 1,000 is 10 to the 3rd. If I don't want a fraction, I don't want the 10 to the 3rd on the bottom. Well, let's move it up. When something moves through the fraction bar, up or down, the sign changes. So this becomes 3 times 10 to the negative 3. All right. Same thing, write this one so that it's not a fraction. That means I have to move these up. So, I have 2a. I'm going to move the t to the 3rd up, so it's going to be t to the negative 3. Move the b up. What exponent's on the b when it's here? A 1, so when I move it up, negative 1. All over 1, Basically, this is no fraction now. 2a t to the negative 3 b to the negative 1. Sometimes it's nice to have a problem that doesn't have any fractions in it. And that's where negative exponents become useful, because things that are on the bottom of a fraction can be brought up to the top by changing the exponent sign. Let's try another one. How about this one? All right, so I don't want to have a fraction. So first thing I'm going to do is reduce this, though. I notice this x can reduce with that, and this y with this. So let's rewrite it. 8x over y squared. Now, sometimes I can leave an answer like that. If the directions say no fractions, then I have to do another step, which is move that to the top. So I have 8x, y to the negative 2. How about this one? It says express without a 0 or a negative exponent. So, in this one, I can leave my fractions. I just want no zeros and no negative exponents. I'm going to move the y up, the x down. So 3 stays, y squared up here, x squared down here. Let's do another one. All right, on this one, first I have to carry the exponent through. So I have 3 to the negative 2, a to the negative 6, over a to the negative 3, b to the negative 3. Now I'm going to move everything that has a negative exponent. So, a third, b third up top, 3 squared, a to the 6th on the bottom. Now I can simplify a little bit more. You see what happens here? 3 to the 3rd becomes a 9. And I can reduce a third with 3 a's there and call that a to the 3rd. Final answer, b to the 3rd over 9a to the 3rd. So, you can do that. All right, here's another one. Express without a 0 or a negative exponent. Carry the exponent through first, so I have x negative 2, y negative 1. Carry the exponents through here, x squared, y to the 4th. Now let's move the exponents. So I'm going to write y over x squared times x squared over y to the 4th. Then I'm going to reduce. Those can cross out. One of these can cross out, y to the 3rd. So I have a y to the 3rd left on the bottom. Nothing's left on top. Make sure you put a 1 as a placeholder. Should I try another?